3, 2, 1.
Well, welcome aboard.
Staci.
No, I want to go home to my cats and my glitters.
Hutch.
I'm Blanket Man, and then I throw my arm towards her face.
This guy.
Why do you need this money so bad anyway? You two are like 4 years old. Is that a real gun? Oh, God! My foot!
Staci and Hutch. Say too much.
Here we go.
Hello, Mr. Hutchinson.
You've got 2 days. Three days.
3 days.
And hello,
Well, this and 2.
Mr. Weldon.
Hello.
3 days, and then you're gone on vacation once again, sir.
Yeah. That's
And then
nice
you can't
feeling.
take time off until 2028.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
Oof.
a good feeling.
It's going to be rough.
That's all right. Well,
Rough 3 years.
That's all right. I would rather spend the fall here. Winter, unless I'm going somewhere warm. What's the point?
Fall here is great, isn't it? And you haven't really even been up north yet. And north, it means past Duluth.
Yeah.
You have?
When I first moved here, when I was with, I moved here with Belle.
Oh, yeah.
And
You guys
I
would have
spent a lot of time.
Oh,
north
she
all
had
the time.
family or something.
Yeah.
Or okay.
I loved it.
Yeah, it's
I
so
loved
great.
it way more than the cities.
Yeah. It's if you can live in isolation, which you can,
Successfully.
you've done it.
Yes, successfully.
How many months?
It was like 4.5.
How long do you think Staci or myself could live in isolation? Staci longer than
just
me, right?
You're just by yourself.
Well, I mean, now that I'm with someone, me and Lauren.
yeah, but that's different.
Yeah.
You could be very successful living
With just
isolated
me and
with
Lauren?
Lauren.
Yeah.
with no one.
Yeah.
So you would have to forget you ever met Lauren. It would.
Oof,
it would
yeah, you're right.
It would in this scenario
Because that would drive me insane. You're right. Yeah.
in
Okay.
this scenario.
Okay. So I don't know Lauren. How long do you think I could last alone?
I don't even mean this really. I don't think you could last. I feel like you get energized with being social.
Mhm.
And now you don't have to be as social out in the world because you're social with Lauren.
Right.
And I think you would just be driven nuts pretty
A
damn
day?
quickly.
Day or two?
I think after a long weekend, you'd be itching.
Staci's on
Personally.
the way upstairs. You don't need to check that.
Staci, I think, would be okay. I worry she would disintegrate. She'd be okay. She'd survive, but I feel
Yeah,
like
let's say all the
she'd
bad
go-
stuff now before she walks in.
I don't even think it's bad. I think she would just turn into a Jack Nicholson type in The Shining.
Oh.
She'd like go nuts.
What was this character's name?
Roy's
Roy's gonna get.
I know. That's
Roy
not
is gonna
good.
ground you,
That's not good.
bad boy.
I know here's Johnny, but that's not
Something Torrance. Jack Torrance.
Jack Torrance. Jack.
I got it before you.
Yep,
I'm the new favorite.
Jack Torrance. I've never claimed The Shining was my favorite movie. I love The Shining, but
Jack Torrance. Yeah. So Staci is Jesse Florence.
I'm so sorry, Roy.
yeah,
That was bad.
that was bad.
Not good at all.
But so okay, I heard recently that a guy, they have these. They're called silent retreats. Have you heard of these? Where it's just you don't. There's no communication, no nothing. It's just you.
Okay.
One guy did it for 45 days. Literally 45 days silent. Just the thoughts in his head, just him not doing anything. I think, didn't Aaron Rodgers recently do something like that too?
He
He's
does a
such
lot
a
of
weird
stuff,
guy.
but he's also on
Ayahuasca.
like hallucinogenics and stuff like that. But silence is in
No communication, no phones, no talking,
no television.
no. You're 45 days in a room or out in nature, but you're not seeing anyone. You're not
Okay.
talking to anyone. You're completely, your brain has to start going crazy after 45 days of no talking, or does it reset and calm
That's
down?
what I'm wondering. Does it reset? There'd probably, if you're an individual who's obsessed with social media, obsessed with connection and stuff like that, it'd probably be difficult.
Yeah.
I think it would be probably hard for a lot of people these days.
Staci owes me $10 now.
Why is that?
She just stole a fry from my lunch. Well, I've been sitting there for 30 minutes.
Yeah, that'll
That's
do
the
it.
problem. By the way, real quick side note, as Staci gets set up here, that's the problem with small fries like McDonald's fries. You got to eat them within 2 minutes because they get cold within a second.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you get the wedge fries. You can have those forever.
Do you do the same, like when you get through the drive-through window, you get them and you're planning on going home, and then you have to take a couple to test. Are they hot and fresh? Okay, shoot. Then you got to like speed home if you got the good hot and fresh fries.
No.
You eat them in the car.
Thank
man.
you. Yeah. You just eat them, down them right then and there. Because by the time you do get home,
Mm-hmm.
they're dead.
That's
Yeah.
not the wrong. That's not a bad answer.
And then you act like you didn't order any, and like, oh, I'm just trying to watch my cholesterol.
Who do you say that to?
Whoever is around or yourself.
She texts me all the time.
Henry.
No, she goes, oh, you got to watch your cholesterol. I said, who you talking to, lady?
That's
Me.
because I had Nerds clusters for dinner.
we were
Mm-hmm.
we were just talking, Stace. I saw a guy, or I heard about a guy that can do 45-day a silent retreat. 45 days, no talking, no TV, no nothing. How long could you go in silence without human contact, without TV, without phone? You're either in a room or you're out in nature, not talking to anyone. How long could you do that before you felt like you went crazy? Because Alex said you could go longer than I could.
Oh, I don't know.
I think you would have more of a deterioration into madness.
Well, I do it now all the time because I live alone, but I do talk to the cats.
You talk and you do text with you're not really that as isolated as you maybe feel.
Yeah, we're talking no phone, no TV,
nothing.
Ooh.
Would you
no
like it?
anything.
I don't know. I mean, there are days I come home and I don't turn anything on.
I guess it depends on the surroundings. Like I could be in the woods for sure. I could be on a beach.
Oh yeah.
Quiet, for a while.
Okay, that's another thing. Throw me on a beach. You could add a year to my number.
The problem is once you start having your THC seltzers or your beers or your limoncellos or whatever, you're going to start talking to yourself and like come up with these crazy things.
Oh, wait. Am I allowed to have THC seltzers?
Sure.
Okay, then I could go forever.
Because I'm sure these people are doing, like I said earlier, ayahuasca. These people are like rejuvenating, resetting their brain. It'd be interesting to see how long we could go. But
Can you talk to yourself?
Oh, you know
See,
what?
because if I can talk to myself,
Who's going to stop you? You're
Right.
isolated.
I guess, yeah. I mean,
I could go forever then because I talk to myself all the time.
Yeah, I didn't realize drugs were an option. If I could have drugs and be on a beach, I'd be fine.
the problem with Stacy talking to herself is that she's not talking to herself. She's talking when I'm still in the room.
Oh, all the time.
After 6 years, I finally think I've mastered when she's talking to me and when she's not.
Mhm.
Sometimes I'm talking to myself, but loud enough so that I'm like, come over here and fix my problem.
Oh, and then I don't because I think she's talking to herself.
No, but I've made it loud enough now to say, okay, come over here and fix it.
Well, she is the perfect Minnesotan, though, because it's not that she won't ask for help. She'll just be like, I don't know how to do this.
And I'm like, come and fix it.
And then it's just like,
It's like the bathroom door handles that you sent Hutch over to fix 3 or 4 times and they were never fixed.
No,
because she was sitting on them.
Exactly.
You don't remember that break?
I do, but I still don't understand why I'm sitting on them suddenly.
I don't know. You want to break them.
I think that was a slight slip on his part.
I think it was,
a
too.
horrible implication.
Well, no, it's whatever. So no, 45-day silent retreat just sounds awful to me. And now Alex did frame it, to recap real quick, that I couldn't know of Lauren, never met a Lauren, because if I knew of her,
Yeah.
I would go crazy,
You
Yeah.
drive everyone else around you crazy.
which would be no one. Oh, so the birds and the
Just
squirrels.
there's feces on the walls.
Birds
blood
are
everywhere.
dropping from the.
Yeah.
And he'd write her name over and
Yeah.
over again and
Oh,
excrement.
man.
Disgusting.
What?
No Lauren makes Hutch a bad boy. No Lauren makes Hutch a bad boy.
He did say, by the way, if you went silent, you'd be more of a Jack Torrance from
The Shining.
The Shining. That's how crazy you would go. Is although The Shining, I'll tell you this, nothing seems more perfect. Like if I retire, than for me and Lauren just to take over an old winter hotel where you're just snowed in.
And then murder people.
Well,
Yes.
no,
Murder each other.
yeah, we wouldn't murder people. Like we would just, but I would like when he got that job. I'm like, not knowing what the ending was. Like,
Right.
That's a sweet job. You get paid to eat whatever food's in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
You get to roam around this hotel that no one's in, and you do it for 5-6 months.
You're pocketing every dollar.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because they're paying for
everything's
the
supplied
room.
for you.
Yeah,
That was I knew a guy who lived outside of Pittsburgh, and I stayed with him and his wife as I was traveling cross country years ago. Super nice people, but he was a park ranger in Alaska, and they have it set up to where you do 6 months working there. He was able to register his cars and everything like in Alaska, so he barely paid any taxes. He'd work there for like 4 to 6 months every single year, and then he would get 6 months off. It was almost like being a teacher
Wow.
type of deal.
that's
Only
kind of
no
cool.
teaching.
Only no, yeah,
Yeah.
only no.
But he's so isolated out there. He's literally like living in a cabin
Hmm.
Hmm.
in the middle of the Alaskan wilderness. It would be
It's
It's
funny
an odd way of living.
that you mentioned that because I also was watching something on TV as well. It was one of those cop shows, Live PD, On Patrol, whatever it was. And the guy was explaining how he and his family lives in Arizona. He flies up for 2 weeks, does 12-hour shifts every day for those 2 weeks, flies back home for 2 weeks
Wow.
because they need cops so bad that they're willing to fly him up there, fly him back. So he
Yeah.
works a 2-week shift straight for 12 hours a day and then flies home for 2 weeks. Would you be able to do a job like that where you work for 2 weeks, 12 hours a day, and then 2 weeks you have off?
Where is he flying to?
Alaska.
Oh, he's doing
Like a
Alaska
small
too.
town. Yeah, he's a
Wow.
small town cop. They only have 2 cops on duty, one in the morning, one.
Small town, then would be okay, but I wouldn't want to do like a high, scary Los Angeles type of policing.
But here's the thing, though, is like those small towns too, like you're the only cop
so everybody knows you're coming.
and they're drinking a lot
yeah.
in those small towns because A, it's almost daylight either or darkness all
so
the time.
people are a little off.
And there's
God,
nothing
they're-
else to do but to go to the bar or to
Yeah.
buy booze
Yeah,
and
they've got
drink.
their own
So
problems up there.
it's
drugs and
almost
stuff.
just as dangerous sometimes.
Yeah, I
but,
think that would be hard.
and
work.
you have bears.
Bears.
Everything's harder when you have like a partner
A
and a
bear.
family, I feel like, and a bear involved, no doubt.
Mhm.
If you're like young 20s, 30s or whatever, that type of living is completely you could make do. But the second you've got like a Lauren in your life, like that immediately stops you from making a lot of different decisions.
Mm-hmm.
It would stop me. 'Cause you're
Honestly-
like, I don't know, 2 weeks away from like my normal life. It's so
Disjointed.
disjointed is the right word.
But to have 2 weeks off, though. Like for this job, would you work 2 weeks and then be off 2 weeks? Would
No,
you-
because I think a lot of people need structure.
I
2 weeks
like,
off all the
yeah.
time would be so weird because
It would
then
be
going
hard.
back to work would
Mm.
be a nightmare.
Yeah. I
You're
don't
like,
know. That's tough. That's a tough one.
Well, because I did ask Staci this weekend, I go, you had your last Friday off, and she was so confused by whether she liked it or not.
I
Because
know,
she's
I'm
like,
not
I got a
sure.
lot done, but then my whole weekend was kind of screwed up because you think Saturday's
Yeah, Sunday. Saturday felt like Sunday.
or
and-
Friday.
Or,
Yeah.
Yeah. It was weird. It was weird. I didn't really like have fun those days. I always ended up using that Friday as a day to get things done because it was a weekday.
Mhm.
So offices were open, so I could do things that I needed to do on an office day.
It didn't help you were moving though during the summer
Yeah,
as well.
it sucked.
So, yeah.
It sucked because
if
that's
anything, that's probably helped you. No,
well, yeah, but I would have rather have used those days to do something fun, like
Vegas.
fly somewhere for a weekend.
Yeah.
Or
on behalf of the company, we want to thank you for getting rid of all of your vacation days.
Yeah. yes,
But no, it's super interesting, the whole, isolation and
yeah.
and what that was. It was just interesting. So there you go. All right, that's Staci and Hutch Say Too Much. We'll see you guys back here tomorrow.